So this is going to be stuck no more video moments along the way that maybe can help you. Today I'm going to talk about triggers and give you an example of how, thank you, I've done the work that it didn't trigger me. I had to take my housemate to the hospital today. It was the same hospital that 3 years ago I had to take my husband to. He had pancreatic cancer, stage 4, and he was bad enough. We had 26 years of marriage. The ending was terrible. It was just made of snot. So it's funny as I was going to the hospital, and I was very aware of it. Okay, it's been about 3 years, maybe a little more or less. And I took my husband to the same emergency room, and I sat there and calming my roommate down to calm down. It's okay, stay the weight. But I just was realizing something I wasn't triggered at all. No bad memories, no jarring memories of how mean he was. So why was that possible? Number one is I did the inner work. I'll just say that straight off. You'll hear me talk about this a lot, that for the almost 2 years, I've gone through a neuropsychofacilitator. If you've heard of Dr. Caroline Leaf, you're familiar with it. And I've gone through the deconstruction, identify what the triggers could be, identify the pain, the trauma, and be able to deconstruct it, meaning tear it apart so that you can replace it. And, I think you got to look at it this way. You may be triggered. Look at triggers as a chance for you to grow. Yeah, grow. You can learn from what's triggering you. And as you learn, you get to get that a more stable place for you to go forward with your business, with your, just your personal life. So you got to do the work of rewiring. We're going to talk about this. And, build a strong emotional, like a regulation. How do you do that? Your identity has everything to do that, because you got to underlie and identify what part of your identity is jacked up because you don't really know who you are. Huge one. And then I think when you are looking at coming from a place of identity, you have to deal with the fear. Deal with the fear in a good way. Someone's identity could be deeply rooted in the wrong thing. We want it deeply rooted in Christ. That you would be shaken by external circumstances. You know how to handle them. So this is it. Stuck no more moments. So in this one, identify and look at triggers as a chance to grow. Find the underlying identity attack that makes you even be triggered. And 3, good news for you. You can be triggered no more. You can be stuck no more.